What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to GBALLVision. Today we got some really cool items to take a look at. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I release daily knife and EDC content. Hit that thumbs up button, that helps push these videos out there to more people, and let everyone know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. Love seeing it and seeing what you guys are carrying for the day. So thank you to Tai Spanner for sending a couple of items in for us to take a look at today. And one thing I learned about Tai Spanner is in the next couple of months, they'll have been around for 20 years. So that's pretty impressive. They've been around for almost 20 years, making all kinds of titanium stuff, all kinds of EDC gear, and we have a couple of their most refined products as of right now. And hopefully we'll have some more to check out from them. Now, the first item we're going to take a look at here is called the Tai Spanner. I don't think there's anything down below this. Nice packaging, clean, simple packaging. Now, this first product, this is called the Tai Spanner 2.0. And if you go to their website, which I'll have linked down below, I'm not sure if I have a coupon code for there or not. Whatever I have, I will have down in the description of this video. But they have a couple of different ones that you can go with. They have some items made in stainless steel. They have some items made in titanium. They have different finishes that you can go with between sandblast and polished. And then they also have an updated Tai Spanner, which is the 2.0 Pro, which is going to accept different illuminations that you can insert into like Glow Rhino and various products like that you can actually insert into the Tai Spanner. So this is a really cool little piece. Now we're going to be kind of learning about this together, but I'll start with the obvious main focus of the Tai Spanner here. This is going to be able to loosen and tighten just about anything you're going to run into. Now, if it's like rusted, and this is a casual EDC item, so if you ride bicycle or something of that nature, or you're kind of a handyman, something like that, or you want to be the guy who or gal who has the item that can cover whatever the issue is, right? This is going to be something you can easily keep in a pack, keep on your keychains for that matter. This is going to be easy to keep with you on a daily basis. Now, like I said, loosen and tighten any type of nut, bolt, that type of deal within reason. Now, starting on the top here, we have this piece here, which is going to be a nail puller. So that's an added function of this thing. The next thing is we move to here. This is actually going to be a bottle opener up in here. So a couple of really cool, just tied into it gadgets. We also have the, where did it go? We also have the glass breaker, which is going to be when this is down. We have the little glass breaker there on the bottom. So a couple of really cool functions. Something else or a couple other things you can do with this is you can use it to, say you run into something and you need the size of it. You can actually use this to gauge the size of whatever it might be. So that's a cool feature. And then another thing, let's see if I do have my other phone. You can actually use this as a phone holder. You open this up. Let's see if we can demonstrate this here. You can open your phone up, tighten it on there, and you can use that as a phone stand. Obviously, you can adjust it to whatever kind of level you want, but just a really cool piece. If, you know, this will not be for everyone, I know that, but for me, you know, would this be something I used on a daily basis, or will it be something I use on a daily basis? Probably not a daily basis, but this is something I can definitely see myself carrying. I'm a huge gearhead Whether that makes sense or doesn't make sense to some of you, I just am. I love gear. It doesn't matter if it's EDC gear, if it's different tools, if it's pew-pew stuff related, if it is preparedness related. All of that stuff to me is going to be intertwined, and I love all of it. And before we move on, I almost forgot. Oh, there's a spot for a little bit of tritium, I believe. So here on the back is a diamond coated file. So you can use that to, if you need to get a quick strop on a knife or something like that, you can touch it up on this little tool right here. So quite a bit of capability. Is it going to be a ton of stuff that you run into every day? No, probably not, but still going to be a cool piece of gear that would definitely come in clutch if you did need something that this fulfills. Now let's move on to this next item. I think I know what this is, but I'm not 100% sure. Get a little card there, and you get a key ring and another ring for mounting this to a keychain, obviously. I think I know what this is. Is that what it is? Let's take a look at this thing. So what this is going to be, yeah, it is. This is called the Tai Flex. So this is a fully titanium body here. You do have the key ring option down here. And then these are going to be removable and reusable blades, right? So you're going to be able to pick these type of, it's not quite an X-Acto knife, it's more of like a Hawkbill X-Acto knife. You can pick these up by the dozens. I forget what the blade is actually called as far as the label, but they're going to be easy to find either on Titainer's website and or on Amazon. Now this is not going to be locking either. This is mainly just going to be, I have a keychain and I'm going to put this on there as kind of like my last ditch cutting tool, if you will. It's not going to fly out of there or anything like that. It might break in if you use this thing, get a little bit of oil in there. It might end up popping out, but I think, yeah, this one goes to about half. So it could be possible that you can kick it out there. This one is going to be very self-explanatory, though, as to what it is. But there's just a couple of items to show you what Titainer is all about. They really have some cool EDC gadgets over there, and this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to, they got pages and pages of all kinds of different bladed objects. They got gadgets like the Tai Spanner here. So I will link their website down below. And if you haven't heard of them or you haven't seen a lot of their products, highly recommend even just going over there and taking a look. They got a lot of cool products. A couple of quick mentions on some flashlights, or before we go to that, these are going to be number 12 blades, number 12. And there is no lock, but I did look, and they say if you grip it the way you're supposed to, which is like this, that is basically going to prohibit the blade from closing. And although it's not a full, it's not 100% certainty that that's the case, that is definitely going to help stop this thing from closing, or you're at least going to know. So if you keep choked up, you're going to be just fine. But this is for casual cutting, opening up envelopes, opening up simple packages, stuff like that, where you might not want to get your pocket knife out. You got your keys, you can just get into what you want to get into with that right there and not have to worry about sharpening it. So moving on to the flashlights here, a couple of different brands actually, and 3 different flashlights that I've really been testing out. I've been mounting these one way or the other to my bicycle as a rear light, and they all work really well and function the way I want them to. They last for at least 2 bike rides, you know, which that's good. That's about the average for a small flashlight like this. So really cool. First up, we have the Rovyvon Angel Eyes E1. Really am a big fan of this light right here. We have a built-in internal battery in this light, and then we also have the ability to put a AAA in there. So you got 2 sources of power. USB-C recharging. You can recharge the internal built-in battery, and then you also have the AAA compartment there. Love that feature. This will ultimately move up into one of my favorite keychain or smaller handheld lights that there is, because of that built-in battery and the ability to take the AAA and be very inexpensive. This is a huge winner to me right there. And then a couple of really small flashlights. This is the Bright AO2 right here. Very inexpensive and a very simple light. You just push the button and that'll turn it on. You hold it in and that'll cycle through its 3 easy modes. Double click and that'll give you strobe. This is just a simple keychain light right here. Very short, you know, you're trying to find the right key, or you're trying to find your keys in the car, or whatever. Something very up close and personal that you're trying to use this on. Or if you're using it, in my case, I was putting a paracord through here and tying it off and just letting it hang and putting it on as kind of a signaling device to let whoever know I'm here, right? Type of a deal. And that's the same exact thing I've been using this O-clip for. I really like this. It's got this nice clip on here, and this has a nice amount of texture where it actually holds where you put this thing. So really cool. And this is going to be the same thing. Push to turn it on and then hold it down to cycle through the modes. And then a double click will put you into the red blinking. And then a triple is the SOS feature. So really cool. I like this thing quite a bit. And if you hold it down, you can get a full red there on the blinking part. So a lot of features really in such a small device, such as these couple of flashlights here. They provide quite a bit of utility, and they are going to be very inexpensive. I think the Olight one here is the most expensive out of the 3. If I had to pick just one, I think based on size, versatility, all that, you get the pocket clip, or you can put it on a keychain. A lot of different ways you can carry this with you. And then you get the dual LEDs, and you have the ability to use USB-C and a AAA battery. I think it's a no-brainer on that Rovyvon. Next up, a couple of other gadgets and gear. Haven't put that thing down. Haven't put this down. This is the Nextool E1. This is a great little multi-tool right here, and very affordable. I think these are like $20. I will link these down in the description, as well as the rest of this stuff, and whatever I have a coupon code for, I will leave down in the description as well. But just a nice minimal multi-tool that has a ton of capability. This even has a nice, can we get them out here? This has a full set That's not it. It's right here. Why can't I get it? Pull to open. Oh, that's the X-Acto knife. That's right. And this has the changeable, it's got a locking mechanism there. And those are X-Acto blades. And then it also has, is that how you get? Oh, that's the bit driver. Great little piece. This thing is awesome. Filled with a bunch of different gadgets. Where is... There's a pair of scissors in here. Oh, they're here. I've been getting them out, and that's why. Duh. This has a nice pair of scissors in here, nice and sharp. So you're not getting the pliers, but there's a lot of people out there who don't want pliers. They'd rather have scissors. You got a bit driver in this thing. You got an X-Acto knife, a sheep's foot blade, a bunch of different tools in this little thing, and then you get the pocket clip, which is a really nice touch. There's your sheep's foot blade. It's got these quick deploy items, little pry bar type of deal, box cutter, whatever you want to try to call that. And then this nice little pocket clip here makes that thing extremely convenient. The Daily Carry Co. Mag Blade 2. We dropped the unboxing on this just the other day. If you didn't see that, I will link this down in the description as well. A very, very cool knife right there, the Mag Blade 2. Basically the first ever Balisong style magnetized gravity knife. Very, very unique and very insane. And then the other item, we haven't been using a ton lately since we got the E1 in, but the Nextool Flagship Pro here, their full-size multi-tool. We've shown this a couple of different times. I've been using it, when it makes sense. And so far, I really like this thing. I do have a video coming up on a couple of different full-size multi-tools, and we will be talking about 4 to 7 different full-size multi-tools or close. You'll have to let me know if that's something that interests you, is talking more about multi-tools, talking more about flashlights. You'll have to let me know down in the comments. Love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Always appreciate that, everyone. I'll be including some other stuff in the next EDC and gear gadgets video. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoy the videos. If you're new here, I release knife and EDC content just like this every single day. Make sure you are subscribed, ring the bell, that way you can be notified anytime we have new content come out. I will leave a few new videos here, and here. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.